What's up guys, this is Scher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, let's talk about farming on episode 11 of Leon's Arc. We just got this update yesterday. The HP cap here is the same, 2550, but it's dropping lots of good stuff. It's dropping 2 different critical materials, depending on the stage, and also dropping the prismatic materials that can give you all SaGa bonus that will allow you to use these weapons with any character in the game. And they also have a locked double S passive in the 3rd slot, so it's a very good way to craft new weapons, especially for those that hate the forging system. There's also these new drops that are actually old but are coming back. It's the same ring, there is the meat ring, and also the honeymoon ring. They are useful for increasing status if you are a new player. We already have better options, but they also give resistance to certain elements. Then the tactical belt will give you resistance to all elements. If you get the plus version, it's even better. Besides that, there is also the Leon coins that you can get here, and you can trade those Leon coins for the shop. There's 3000 gems here, that's right. There is also Kongming. We already got Kongming and placed him on training because he's actually very strong for farming. He can even solo stuff in the future. And there is this staff that has fire in sun element, and you can just get it as well. In the future we'll be able to upgrade weapons to triple S, so don't forget to get that too. There's also platinum pickaxes. You can get another Master Stone, and that's the last one if you have been playing since the release of this mechanic. If not, you just choose another one for you. Now let's talk about the grind. All characters are getting 3 times the status in the story mode right now. We'll be skipping stage 11.1.1 because the enemies have way too much HP. The second one, 11.1.2, can be soloed because the enemies are aligned in a column and they are weak to slash. So it will be easy to do this. Just bring someone that has access to Waterfollow blade, like Final Empress, Souji, Grey, and many others. Just increase the BP cost if you're using Final Empress, inherit Waterfollow blade plus, and she is going to solo with either Dragon's Stance Axe or Amazon Raid Axe or Magia fight. Well, my Empress was doing around 115,000 damage. They seem to have around 100,000 or so. So pretty easy to run, and it's one of the fastest animations available. Now let's move to stage 11.1.3, and here is another stage that is good for many people because if you summon it for the latest Saruin and have a strong weapon, does not need to be perfect. Just equip him like a mage, increase immortality to 16, and he's gonna use Wave of Malice 3 times, getting stronger each time he uses. The formation can be either Magia Fight or Dragon's Stance Axe, and it will work. In the case of Saruin, I'm going to show the full run because it's funny since it gets stronger with each use. Let's see how much damage we get. First hit was 118,000. I don't think they have more than 110,000. The second hit will do more. 140,000 already. I suppose the last one will hit for around 165,000 or so. The animation is also fast, and many people will be able to replicate this with ease. That's right, 150, a little less than I expected. Another character that works is UDX Bertrand with Inheritance of Abbadon Hands, plus you have to bring a very strong weapon, and the Dragon's Stance Axe formation. So, my Bertrand is doing more than 120,000 damage, so I don't know how much HP they have, but that will be enough to kill them all. The next stage is 11.1.4, and here we have 1 enemy in the first wave and 2 enemies on the second and third wave. And Ice Cream Galahad works super fine because he can go for a single target on the first wave and then AoE on the second and third waves. Just use his dedicated weapon, it will be good enough, but you require the Dragon's Stance Axe formation. Okay, the first enemy has around 200,000 HP, I guess. But you can kill it with just 1 hit. Then, after that, just 2 hits, but Galahad has enough power. I tried some other damage dealers, and even Saruin was not capable of killing them. Because of failing to kill the first enemy and the rotations didn't work. So this is a very good place to bring Galahad, even if he is a little too slow. And damage is around 160,000. The next stage shall be 11 to 1, and here we have enemies weak to Sun, and they are in a row. That's right. But we can break through all this with use of Albert. That's right. If you have the Remembrance weapon, I think it's needed. Just leave him as he is. It is going to use left fork on turn 1 and kill all the enemies right after. You can use the Magia fight formation. So it's funny that the first wave, the enemies have higher HP. It seems like I have to attack all 5 hits in order to kill them. But they don't have more than 120,000, that's for sure, because the one in the back was hit for around that much. The second wave, the enemies have lower HP because I can kill them with just 2 hits each, and that's lower than 100,000. And now, versus Diablo, I think it's 4 hits needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it has a little more than 150,000 from what it seems. Now, a second character that will work easily is New Year Leonard, but I don't have him, so I cannot show. But now I want to talk about the character that we can get in this chapter, that's Kongming. Well, if you bring him with a strong staff, you can train Saint Fire Plus, that right now can kill the first 2 waves. He's lacking 1 BP in the Dragon's Dance Axe formation to kill the last enemy, but you can actually use Kongming in the future for some events and he may work, so it's good to train him. If you want him to attack 3 times, bring Enya in the back row and she's gonna give him enough BP and boost his intelligence in order to farm the stage. Eventually he will be able to solo. Okay, so my skill is already level 99, so let's see how much damage we get. 159,000, that's okay. The staff is very strong, so there's that as well. But these enemies don't have that much HP. Let's see if we have enough to kill the last enemy, but even if we don't, like I said, this is just to prepare this character for the future. For some possible content in the future. Yeah, he didn't kill, even had a sun damage boost, but okay, he is doing enough. He's a free character after all. The next stage is 11.2.2. Here I will be bringing Leon. There are 2 enemies in the first and second wave and a boss on the last one, but he attacks 3 times. Yeah, so it's enough to kill them all, but you need to inherit something here. That is anti-material shot from his first style. To have a perfect cycle when he does not have enough EP, he will still kill the enemies. Oh, and Magia fight formation and Remembrance gun required. Okay, let's go, Leon. Acrobatic race. 231,000. It's higher than the damage of the 2 chases. The skill is maxed, so the enemies don't have that much. You will always kill with the single target attack, then the chases will kill the remaining enemy. Now he will not have enough BP, that's why he needs a anti-material shot. But the good thing is that just that first hit will kill it. You don't need to see the chases anymore. Another character that will work here is Ice Cream Galahad as always. Just leave Ice Crush on 12, but he requires a Remembrance weapon. That's right, I could not do without it. And he's gonna use AoE 2 times and then single target attack in the end with the Dragon's Dance Axe formation. Okay, let's see the damage. I think the problem was more about the boss than the small enemies, because I think I was hitting for around 170,000 with the Ice Cream's word. No, now I remember. That was the blue enemy that didn't die. This one here. It's dead because we got a combo, but it will die anyway. Skip the combo so that you guys don't waste time. And now, versus the boss, I'm gonna hit for 200,000 at least. Let's see if it dies. Yes, it did. Now, for the last stage, 11-3, we can bring Galahad again. Of course, we can bring him because the enemies are weak to Slash. And they actually don't have that much HP as you think. There are 3 waves and a mix of most of the enemies having -45 versus Slash. And Galahad will be just like he is for just single AoE. Just leave Ice Crush on 12 and keep Ice Wind on 7. He can just use his dedicated weapon as well. Okay, let's see how much damage we do versus the last wave. 86, 80, so around 165, and it was enough. Other character that works is Saruin, but you will need Destructive Blow. You don't need the Remembrance Weapon as long as you have one with a little more than 100%. I don't think it's even needed, but Saruin can just attack 3 times with the same AoE on Magia fight formation. Well, the good thing about Saruin is that he's much faster than Galahad, so if you can bring this combo, bring it. Then another character that is super fast for farming is the latest version of Noel from Gustav and Katarina banner. Just increased Maple Storm to 11. I needed to bring the Remembrance Weapon, he was not capable without it, but 3 times AoE and the Dragon's Dance Axe needed. Okay, so the problem with Noel is that his second turn damage is inferior. He was doing around 117 on the second turn, but still 138 on the last, and was enough to kill all the enemies. One other character that works is the latest Shuzer. We'll need the Remembrance Weapon, and just leave Orbital Cloud Bit on 9. You should use Dragon's Dance Axe formation. Even though he loses the Dexterity buff, he still can kill all the enemies. So he was doing more damage than Noel, around 128,000 on the second turn. A healer is healing him. So nice, and 128,000 versus the last wave, more than enough. Now for the last guy, this is kinda funny, but Nebelstern can do it if you have the Remembrance Weapon. This guy here is kind of a joke because he's not that great, but this attack here has C power, Scattered Current, but his passives are similar to Shuzer, so why not bring this guy if you got him, right? So just increase Crystal Strike to 13, and equip him with STR based stuff and the Magia fight formation. So Nebelstern is doing exactly the same game as Shuzer, around 128, 135,000, and it works, right? So that's about it, guys. I hope this can help you with your farming. Thanks so much for watching. Please click the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and join our Discord server. We talk about SaGa and other RPGs in general. The link is always on the description. Hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream. Bye.